Do you struggle with getting up in the morning? Well, this hack is for you. This is hands down the best trick I've ever tried for waking up, getting up. It has been the only thing that has worked for me successfully and consistently. I'm even up before my alarm. Been doing it for 3 weeks now, almost without fail. Sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? So, what is it? Well, it's very simple. You make yourself a shot of coffee. Now. Don't be going getting your knickers in a twist. No. That's not the hack part. The trick is to make it before you go to bed at night. And you put it on your bedside table. Then, about 30 minutes before you need to wake up, get up, you're gonna mildly stir, still half asleep, roll over, reach to your bedstand, down the cold shot of coffee, then roll back over and go back to sleep. Takes 5 seconds. Just like you'd normally roll over in the middle of the night, check the time, see it's 4:20 a.m. in the morning, and just go straight back to sleep. But here comes the best part. 10 to 20 minutes later, boom, you're wide awake. To the point where you cannot go back to sleep. And I am even getting up now before my alarm, which has never happened to me in my life before. Let's look at an example to showcase it. This is what I do. I want to get up at 9, so I set my alarm for 9 o'clock. But around 8:30, I roll over, drink my coffee, down it in one go, roll over and go back to sleep. But I'm now always wide awake before the alarm rings at 9. So simply put, you just down a shot of coffee before you wake up. Having coffee after you wake up, it doesn't work. Because if you're a morning struggler like us, someone who perpetually snoozes for 3 hours every single day, you're never getting up to have that coffee in the morning anyway. Just like alcohol, this might not fix your problems, but it is absolutely worth a shot. Wait, don't go yet. Because there's slightly more to it than just that. If you want this hack to be successful, there are 5 crucial details you need to hear before trying it. Plus a bonus hack at the end that will guarantee you won't just wake up, but actually get up out of bed. I've struggled getting up for years. It's frustrating it took me so long to think of this. I've never heard of it in any other morning routines I have tried. None of them have ever worked for me. I'm sure someone has figured this out before, but I've just never heard of it. I just had the idea to do it one night, and it worked like a charm. The effects were immediate. We used to snooze for 3 hours. No joke. We could literally just sleep forever. But this has stopped me from being able to fall back to sleep. And my brain is firing before I'm even up. I guess this is what it feels like to be a morning person. Wide awake. Brain fog, that grogginess where your head just hurts and it takes till 4 p.m. for it to clear. That's gone. I'm awake and I'm up and I have no brain fog. It's honestly amazing. I've never felt so alive in the mornings. Right, so the first detail is it needs to be strong coffee. I found that 1 spoonful is just not enough to wake me up. I need at least 2 spoonfuls in 1 mouthful of coffee at a minimum for me. You may have different caffeine needs for it to work for you though, so worth experimenting with the dosage. Second detail, I got my friend B to try it. He is a morning struggler like us. He has been doing it for a week and it has been working for him. He's finding it easier to get up in the morning for work. But he has to set an alarm 30 minutes before his actual alarm in order to wake him up to have the coffee, a coffee alarm. I always briefly drift in and out of sleep around 20 to 40 minutes before I'm going to wake up anyway, so I just drink it then. But you may need to also set a coffee alarm. Third point, and this may be significant in its effectiveness, I am no longer drinking caffeine in the evenings. Before, I would be drinking a cup of tea at 9 p.m. every day. That's a pretty typical thing to do in Ireland. But now I'm having my last coffee between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. I don't know how much that will affect the results, but I thought it was definitely worth mentioning. Fourth detail, and this one will determine whether this hack will work long term for you. Cold black coffee is pretty freaking nasty. Having some water for a chaser is a must, but I developed a strong disgust towards the cold, bitter black coffee. I am repulsed from wanting to drink it. My willpower is so weak in the morning that if it is hard to do, I'm not gonna do it. So I really needed to solve the nasty taste part of it to remove that roadblock in my head. Because that was the time I failed. I just couldn't do it in the morning. That one time, it was just like, no, I'm not doing this. I thought any caffeinated drink would probably work, so I tried a can of Rockstar. You only need half a can of Rockstar to be the same as 2 spoonfuls of coffee. Poured it into the glass the night before to make it flat so it'd be easier to just down. It worked, sure. Better than the bitter coffee, but not great. And it makes your pee a luminous fluorescent green, like you're peeing a glow stick. So I've settled on adding 2 sugars to the coffee. Now I'm in Canada at the moment for a bit, so I didn't want to buy a whole bag of sugar, so I just went and robbed a load from a coffee shop. This seems to work well enough for me at the moment. I would try adding a drop of milk into it too, but the fridge in this Airbnb is just so freaking loud. It's like having a jackhammer constantly in your apartment that I've unplugged it, so no milk. But also, we're not doing this for pleasure. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just needs to be palatable enough that I'm not disgusted by it, so I can down the coffee. The 5th detail is I'm taking a 20-minute nap during the day. Cause I still think I need to make up a bit for the 3 hours of snoozing that my brain is used to. And I guess my last kind of point is not an official point, but I'm going to bed earlier. And that's not something I planned, it's just kind of happening naturally. Normally in bed before midnight. Falling asleep can still be a problem. Often I'm still awake at 2:30 in the morning, but I guess that's what I need to solve next. So yeah, give this hack a try. Hopefully this will work for you too. The effects were immediate for me. It has dramatically improved my life already. I have several more effective hours in the day because of it. And all with just a simple hack of drinking a strong shot of coffee before you wake up. Oh, and the bonus hack, the only other thing that has been semi-successful in getting me up. But combine this with the coffee trick and you are definitely getting up. This app called Alarmy. Set a barcode that you have to scan to turn off the alarm. I set it to a book in a different room, forcing you to get up out of bed to go and turn it off. Now, half the time I used to just turn the alarm off before it activates and then do the snooze for 3 hours. But combine these two together, the coffee hack and the barcode scanner, boom, you are absolutely getting up in the morning. It's a superpower. Hope this was useful. Subscribe for more. Hope you have a fabulous day. Ethan out.